They actually said, we don't want it. Yes, you're seeing a gigantic stash of gold that was just left behind by my departed brother-in-law. God bless him and thank him for his service. Um, this gold is part of a family inheritance. My wife was back at the funeral last week. And well, anyway, they came across his stack, and there was silver as well, but it was primarily a gold stack. And there is probably 10 to 15 ounces of gold in this stack. His wife felt that the family should get it, the siblings should get it, of which there are 6 remaining siblings. And my wife took over the task of figuring out how to split it up. And of course, she called me, and at the time, I only thought they had about 6 ounces. And I said, well, just, split it up and give everybody an ounce. And don't worry too much about what's more collectible and what's less, although there are some higher value items in here. And so she, because I thought it would be convenient for her to just divide up the gold by weight and give every sibling an ounce or 2. I wouldn't break up, an old sovereign set or, an old U.S. Mint set or anything like that. And I could certainly help them with that. But I said, why don't you try to just give up the gold and split it up, and then the rest, the silver and whatever's left, we can mop up, and we can get them cash for that. She went to the siblings, which are they're mostly older, but 5 out of 7 have children, and said, why don't you guys take the gold? They said, we don't want it. And then I told her, why don't you tell them, a little, do you have any? And they said, no, we don't have any, and we don't want any. And then I said, well, tell them that, a little bit of gold could come in very handy in the future. It certainly will protect the purchasing power of your money, but beyond that, could come in handy if there's a Venezuela type situation, or SHTF. Would it be such a bad thing to have an ounce or 2 of gold? No, we don't want it. We want the cash. That is basically what we're dealing with. And this is, my wife aside, this is 6 out of 7 fairly intelligent people, fairly well-off people. Most have, a fair amount of money in the bank and stocks and whatever all, and maybe property. But they felt they had no use at all for this gold. And they would like it to be liquidated best way we can. And I volunteered to help assigning the value. And, and there may be a couple things in here that I want. There's some sweet St. Gaudens. Some of this comes down from her grandfather. Oh, that's not a St. Gaudens. Where is the St. Gaudens? Well, I digress. I will. I'll go through the pieces when I'm done talking. But is that it there? No. Yeah, they and so I might get to pick what I like, but I have to take it to the LCS and get it appraised. If there's anything in here that you think is super valuable to you and you want to make an offer, that's fine too. There's an 85 Panda, etc. But, it's kind of a sad occasion, but also a realization that we in the stacking community are ultra rare. And in the outside world, this is not valued. I mean, that's the reality. I know you've seen, the video of the guy trying to give away silver, etc. And I imagine had he given away gold, people would have taken it for free. But they see no value in this. They see value in this. I want the cash. That's what they all said. Everyone, accomplished, educated, intelligent people. Well, maybe not as much as they think. They want the cash. This cash is losing value every single day. And this gained like 2-3% over the weekend, or I'm sorry, over the week. Since we had the conversation, this is more valuable and this is less valuable by enough that some people would consider it a return for the year if they had their money in a bank account. So I just want you to ponder on that. I'm scratching my head. I don't really know what the world is thinking. I don't know what the middle to upper middle class is thinking. I guess they think we're okay. They're all right. They're going to be fine. They got stocks and bonds, and, they probably have some real estate, which is always a good thing. But they don't want it. So I suppose that leaves us in the tinfoil hat club to, be the ones to have it. I don't know what they're going to do with the cash. Maybe it's mad money. Maybe they'll pay off a credit card. Maybe they'll, pass it on to their kids. But they won't have any gold. All right, and they didn't want, there's some silver eagles in here as well. I won't pull those out, but I think there were some 2015 tubes of silver eagles. And, well, anyway, so that is the narrative part of the video. Help me understand, please, what we're doing wrong. Help me understand why it is that, let's call it 98% of the world doesn't value precious metals. Maybe they don't understand them. They referred to it as a pain in the ass. What would I do with it? How would I get rid of it? Kind of an albatross is the way they looked at this gold sitting on, beautiful gold, by the way. I mean, geez, nobody wants a gold watch, for God's sakes. Maybe not. Okay, fair enough. You don't need a gold watch. And I know it just sits in a drawer and, we lust over it. We appreciate it. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't, it doesn't do anything for us. It's not like a new pair of Nikes or computer or a new car or something like that. I mean, it is kind of a static thing. But I imagine I got to get a kick out of some of the prices. I don't know if he got ripped off or what, or maybe these are just fictitious prices. Here's an eagle. They thought it was worth, what does that say? Actually, I don't know if that's a price or not, but let me check. Let me show you another one. It's just not something. There's the St. Gaudens. They say it's an MS64. Beautiful luster on that. There we go. There it is. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, I might have to put that in the stack. I'm not looking for high value numismatic gold, not really. But yeah, here, is this a double eagle? No, that's an eagle. I don't know. I think it, like, somebody's trying to convince him that it's worth $3,000, or maybe that's just a serial number. Here's another half eagle, 31230. I don't know if those are dollar values or what. This one looks like a price. Here's a half eagle. Somebody wrote 4,193. I'm sorry, it's an Indian. $5 Indian, 4,193, and I got a kick out of another one in here. He has an MS-70 Carson in here as well, according to whoever sold it to him. Here is this 1985 Panda. I'll have the LCS check that for authenticity. Not sure how we wound up with a panda with all this beautiful American silver. Here's a maple leaf. Just a stacker coin there. Somebody, somebody valued weight as well. Some of these it came from Grandpa, so his collection and my brother-in-law's collection may differ. Here's another one. This is it's another eagle. $2,000 for an eagle, half ounce, not even a half ounce of gold. Is it that pristine? I kind of doubt that. Here is an American. Here's a modern set. What is that? 10th quarter half. Fractionals are really valuable these days. I can't see the date on that, but that was worth putting together there. There's another Indian. $4,000? I don't know. I don't think so. What else we got here? Oh, what is that? Oh, there's just a gold eagle. It's just a nice old gold eagle. Let me see if I can see the date on that. Could probably find, yeah, $50 gold eagle modern. I've never actually tried to find where the date is on a gold eagle. I can't see it, but that's a nice stacker coin, right? And then this is a set. This is one of those commemorative sets. One of the best deals in gold are commemorative quarter ounce U.S. gold. You can get them so cheap. Please don't pay exorbitant premiums for gold eagles when you can find these often at spot. So there's a half ounce of gold and a few ounces of silver. It's a pretty set. That's a pretty set. That's the kind of thing that, gosh, the LCS probably isn't going to make a very good offer on that. And I showed you the United Kingdom set, very, very old sovereigns. That's like, must be double sovereigns. George and the Dragon, 1985. Boy, there's a fair amount of gold in that. Or maybe it's a quintuple. Come on, you British collectors. Tell me what we got here. So hard to sell British gold. Got to tell you guys, aside from a few hot coins, you don't want it in your stack if you're in America. Really, really hard to sell. Beautiful, beautiful gold. Well, that's more than an ounce. And what is this? This is, well, let me look at the COA. United Kingdom gold proof set. It's a commemorative. Yeah, it looks like that may be a double sovereign. They've got a 5 pound, 39.94 grams. Then they've got a 15.98, and then they've got a 7.98. Yeah, so the smallest is a half sovereign, then it goes to a sovereign, and then I guess it goes to a double sovereign, and then it goes to a quintuple sovereign. I think that's what this is. So there is 40, 65, 75. There's 2.5 ounces of British gold here. Highly collectible if you can find a person that wants it. Again, the LCS that'll be a rip-off offer on that. So there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I need to know, I'm scratching my head. Are we that crazy? Are we actually the tinfoil hat boys, putting this stuff away and acting like we're doing the right thing when 98% of people, even upper middle class people, don't see the point? And we can't convince them otherwise? What's it going to take? All I can say is, when the bottom drops out, they ain't staying with me. Okay, guys, that's my video. You take care. Bye now.